Hey everyone, welcome back. My name is Zane and this is Monument. Before we get this video started, allow me to declare this video is not financial advice. This video is strictly for entertainment purposes and for educational purposes. Facebook has recently gone through a rebranding during the Facebook Connect, and Facebook has rebranded their entire company to Meta, short for Metaverse. Now, the best example I can give you of this is when Google rebranded their company as Alphabet. And that was mostly because Google became such a huge company that they needed a parent company who would stood over Google and every other Google asset. With Facebook, it's a similar approach. Facebook has become a huge company that owns a lot of other companies. But the main reason why Facebook has rebranded their name or given themselves a parent company, gone for entire rebranding, is mostly to delete their history. By giving themselves a new name, they're almost like a new company, just like Alphabet was a new company for Google. Facebook is still Facebook, but it's now under the Meta umbrella. So is Instagram, so is WhatsApp, so is Oculus. Now, Facebook has gone through a lot of controversies in the last few years. Facebook went from being a company that is known for losing younger audience on their platform to being a company who has some really interested unethical business practices. And they've gone through plenty of controversy, and they would like to remove that bad memory, those bad memories that many people have of Facebook, those bad perceptions and impressions people have of Facebook. So rebranding as Meta is ideal because now people just think of Meta. What is Meta? It's this new thing that owns Facebook. Facebook CEO Mark Zuckerberg announced Thursday at his Facebook's Connect event that its new name will be Meta. He had a few things to say, and I quote, "We're a company that builds technology to connect. Together we can finally put people at the center of our technology, and together we can unlock a massively bigger creative economy." He said the name Facebook doesn't fully encompass everything that the company does now and is still closely linked to one product. But over time, he's hoped that there'll soon be a Metaverse Company, a biomedical research discovery tool that was projected of a Chan Zuckerberg Science Institution. Now, the rebrand is part of the company's efforts to shift gears away from being known as just a social media company and to focus on Zuckerberg's plan of building the multiverse. In July, he told The Verge that over the next several years, Facebook would effectively transition from people seeing us as primarily being a social media company, Metaverse Company. Zuckerberg wrote in his blog post Thursday that the company's corporation structure will not be changing, but how it reports financial results will. Starting with our results for the fourth quarter of 2021, we plan to report on two operating segments: Family of Apps and Reality Labs, he explains. We also intend to start trading under the new stock ticker symbol. We have reserved MVRS on December the 1st. Today's announcement does not affect how we use or share. Today's announcement does not affect how we use or share data. So obviously, Facebook has been under intense scrutiny over the past several weeks after revelations based on damning the internal documents provided to the Wall Street Journal by whistleblower Frances Haugen showed, among other things, that Facebook Instagram platform had become a toxic place for teenagers, especially girls, and antitrust regulators are pushing for the company to be broken up as public trust in the social media platform is flagging. So naturally, this name change for Facebook came more than just a coincidence. It was obviously strategically planned for a while now. Actually, this has been in planning for a while. So what is the Metaverse? And do you have to care about the Metaverse or the future of this virtual world that Facebook is building and other companies will guarantee to build their own virtual worlds? Now, the word Metaverse have been going around the internet quite a lot recently, and it has in common Facebook, Epic, Roblox, or a dozen other small companies, especially NFT companies as well. Now, the metaverse is tough to explain. Obviously, it doesn't exist. It's partly a dream for the future of the internet and partly a neat way to encapsulate some current trends in online infrastructure, including growth of real-time 3D worlds. But for the most basic form of the idea of the metaverse, that it's a virtual world. Perhaps using 3D VR headsets, we can immerse ourselves in these different virtual worlds to engage with friends and families in different ways, to engage with the internet and media in different ways, NFTs, gaming, different ways. The metaverse could literally be in touch with almost anything you could ever imagine right now. Maybe one day, instead of going out to the cinema with friends, you will actually watch movies in your house in the metaverse, all in the same cinema with your friend in a virtual world, instead of actually going outside and going to the cinema. That's one of the many ways of explaining what the metaverse could be. Literally anything, your wildest imagination. And the fact that it doesn't exist yet, but people are working on this technology, makes it even more exciting, but at the same time, unexpected. Anything. Now, obviously, Facebook owns Oculus, and the latest Oculus Quest updates will help prevent accidental dog punching. But there are various ideas how Facebook could use Oculus to engage with users in a virtual world. Introducing Meta, a social technological company. Now, the metaverse will likely be a hybrid of today's online social experiences. It goes on to explain it in even greater details. Expanded in 3D or projected into the physical world, it will let you share immersive experience with other people even when you can't be together. See this technology being used in various ways. So slowly but surely, Facebook basically wants to control the way our people connect, more than just sociable on social apps, but in every and any way you could ever imagine, virtually. Now, to be honest, if you compare Facebook where it is right now compared to where they were 5 years ago, at around $110 per share 5 years ago, December the 1st, 2016, compared to now, their company share per share right now is $282, which means that their company is more than doubled in value in the last 5 years. This puts the company at around $783 billion in market cap. Now, given that Facebook isn't just Facebook anymore, it's this company who owns Facebook and owns Instagram and WhatsApp and various other companies like Oculus. They are going to continue to expand, not just in social media presence, but in various other areas, buying up other companies, starting other companies, and expanding their values across all platforms so they can absorb more people attention, and that pays the bills at Facebook and Meta. Now, to be honest, the 1st of August this year, Facebook shares were around $321 per share. That was extraordinary because it's never been that high. It's honestly never been that high. At that price, since 2016, Facebook shares have almost tripled in price, not just doubled. So that's quite extraordinary to add as well. But I think lately, with the bad press that Facebook has been enduring, I think this has brought the stocks down from around above $300 to below $300 at around $282. But long term, if Facebook can continue this growth by almost tripling their stock value in a given 5 years period, this means that the Facebook company, the Meta company that is, the Meta platform, will most likely be valued around $1.5 trillion in 5 years at an estimate. So to be realistic, I'll say between 1 trillion. So to be realistic, I'll say between 1.5 trillion to around 2.5 trillion. Because you also have to be unrealistically brilliant in the case of Facebook, because they're really starting to realize that they have an immense amount of power and they're going to use it to their best ability to get even more time from us. And that's going to make their company even more valuable. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching, subscribe, and of course I'll see you in my next videos. Remember to leave a like, leave a comment, and let me know if there's anything I missed. and to let me know if you'd like to see more videos like these. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.